Hello, everyone. First of all, it's an honor to be here today and speaking to such a lovely audience at the opening academic year here at the University of Twente. So as mentioned, my name's Dawson Bonneville. I began my academic journey about almost 9 years ago now in Canada, where I did my PhD, also with my PhD supervisor who did his PhD here. So in a little bit of a sense, it's kind of our northern star that Twente gets to resemble is coming out from all of these new exciting integrated chip technologies that I'll talk to you about a little bit today. And kind of the overarching message, and just something I want to leave you all with, it's also on the screen, so I'll remember to say it and you can remember to read it. It takes a village. We've heard a little bit about that today already in terms of diversity, skilled work sets, and lots of things that kind of celebrate and allow us to all work together, not just in diverse geographical means, but what I'll talk to you a little bit about today is the material means, the diversity for material applications that this village truly requires. Some examples that you can see here on the screen are materials that we all know and well and love, such as the bottom right, silicon, makes up a lot of the technology in our smartphones and laptops, as well as the bottom left, silicon nitride, a very successful company that stems from the University of Twente called Bionics Technology. And these all kind of do a similar thing. You can see here I have a light bulb on some train tracks, which is kind of resembling the fact that all of these chips make waveguides. These waveguides act as railways to take different light paths or different frequencies to realize a whole variety of applications. My point about this taking a village is that these applications, maybe the end of the road or the destination, will always end up changing. And as we kind of discover more and more advances, applications, and kind of parallel breakthroughs that these chip technologies can realize, we'll start to discover that we need a lot of different materials to access, not only to make them, but to access a lot of these very inspiring problems that are finally reaching all of us today. I always revel in the fact that about 10 years ago, soon to be, I'm almost 30, so 1/3 of my life, photonics is very near and dear to my heart. We kind of look at these overarching introduction examples as a sci-fi realization, but finally, I can see that many of us in this audience today, or industries around the world, are really starting to feel the benefits from integrated chip technologies, and really seeing that some of these kind of hot topics or buzz industries are extremely important and vital to our everyday lives. Whether or not they're shrinking, as we've already heard, the green space taken up by telecommunications, or through searching and the advances of artificial intelligence, along with datacom, are becoming increasingly large and energy hungry. We need a way to shrink them. But all these new exciting technologies that we've also heard about, such as LiDAR for autonomous sensing, biological sensing, environmental monitoring, and some biohealthcare stuff we'll hear about in a moment, are all becoming pivotal realizations that we need to really address in our world today. And Alluvia Photonics, a new company or a new kid on the block, uses a material which allows itself to be transparent to the ultraviolet and also create amplifiers and lasers for a lot of these really important technologies. So we're hoping at Alluvia Photonics and also in our postdoc group our research group at the Integrated Optical Systems here at the university, that we can really push the frontier of these new applications by realizing advances in our material and new materials and bringing all of you, beautiful audience, the benefits that we've promised for so many years that chip and integrated photonics can bring. So with that, I'll end you with my message that I want you to remember and take home. Of course, it takes a geographical village, and I'm very happy to celebrate that here at the university, but it also takes a material village to address a lot of the applications that we're going to be facing in the future. And with that, I'd like to introduce my colleague and the next speaker, Diana, and she can tell you about those new applications as well.